This is practice A for section 3.1. We're going to identify these pairs of segments as parallel, skew, or perpendicular. Line WZ and line XY are right here. That's an example of parallel. Number 2, that same line WZ and segment QW, these are perpendicular in this diagram. They touch at W. Notice how they both have a W. Parallel lines don't touch, so if they do touch, especially in this diagram, they're going to be perpendicular. Number 3, line SY and line WX. This is an example of skew. These lines don't touch, and they're not parallel either. These lines are not in the same plane. Number 4, plane WQR, that's the front. It helps if you write that there so you know. Plane SYT, that's the back. So if you think about the room that you're in, the front wall and the back wall, what relationship do they have? They're parallel. Number 5, plane RQT, that's the floor. And plane WQR, that's the front wall. The front wall and the floor definitely touch, so they're not parallel. The planes can't be skew. These are perpendicular. Numbers 6 through 10, we're looking for lines or planes that fit this description. So we're looking for lines that are parallel to line AB. There's going to be 3 of them. Line DC, those are definitely parallel. They're both on the ceiling. Line EF, notice how both of those planes are on the front wall. And also line HG. It's hard to see which plane contains both of those lines, but it's a diagonal plane moving from this top front edge to this back bottom edge. It's going diagonal through there. Number 7, lines perpendicular to line BF. So it would be all of these that touch. So there's 4 of them. It would be line BC and line BA. Both of those have B's. And then there'll be 2 that have F's. Line FG and line FE. Number 8, we're looking for lines, or a line, skew to line CD. So line CD is this guy back here, and contains the point E. So some lines that are skewed to it would be line AE. They're not in the same plane. They're not going to touch. And this has point E. This line EH also has E and is also skewed to line CD. But this one that has E is parallel to it. So it's probably good just to see which 3 lines touch that point, and then see which of those is skewed to the one that's given. Number 9, we're looking for a plane that's perpendicular to plane ABE. Plane ABE is the front wall. Okay, well, there's a few answers here. The front wall is definitely perpendicular to the ceiling. It's definitely perpendicular to the floor, and it's definitely perpendicular to the left wall and the right wall. So we have to name 4 planes. Okay, so we'll name the ceiling first. We'll just call that plane ADC. Then we'll name the floor. call it plane HEF. Left wall, ADH, right wall, plane BCG. Last one. Name a plane or planes parallel to plane ABC. Plane ABC is the ceiling. There's only one plane parallel to that, and that's going to be the floor. So I'll just mark this as ceiling. And then just name the floor. We'll call it plane HEF.